Hi folks, welcome to Hand Hygiene Corner. Hand hygiene stats are in. What do you think, Don?
Well, like I always told the boys, I said there's always room for improvement. We can always start with the fundamentals for improving things, right? And those are the 4 moments of hand hygiene. And I think you got a couple clips here queued up that we can talk a little bit about that.
And maybe they can show that clip.
Right, yeah. Okay, so we have a typical patient room here and a physician coming in. Whoa, okay, well, stop the bus. Stop the bus right now. The first moment of hand hygiene, right, was missed right there, right? And what's that? You always do hand hygiene, a hand sanitizer, before you enter the patient environment. So basically, he didn't do that, and that's a bad thing, right?
It's really important.
Yeah, well, the thing is what can happen is that doctor, if he can bring nasty little bugs and organisms into the room and that patient's sick, that's not a good thing. Right, so he's touching the environment here, as you can see. All right, okay, right there again. Now hold the bus, throw this guy into the penalty box, right? So what he did wrong there, no hand hygiene before putting gloves on, right? I mean,
yeah, that looked good to me.
Yeah, no, see what happens is that he had dirty hands there. Technically, he had dirty hands there. Some might argue that, but no, really, you have dirty hands, and he went and put clean gloves on. So he's contaminated those gloves. It's no good. You may as well not even be wearing them. Right, so, oh, jeez, oh boy, where'd they get this guy? Put him back to the farm leagues, right? So he has technically a dirty cell phone there that he carries with him wherever he goes, and he grabs them with gloves. So if they were clean gloves, they wouldn't be clean any longer, right? And he's touching a site there that's got a dressing, so there's the potential of infection there, right? So that's not a good action to do.
So is this really clear now? Is this?
Oh, so once again, and this is what a lot of people stop the bus here. We'll stop the bus one more time. This guy needs to go back to the farm leagues. We need to put him on the bench, right? There's a couple problems here. First of all, there's always the rule, and it's a good rule, is that when you take your gloves off, because it's not a perfect technique, you do hand hygiene afterwards, right? So that didn't happen, right? And one of the things is that you don't want to take organisms outside the room. So there's that extra mechanism, or the 4th moment of hand hygiene, is that when you're leaving the environment, you do hand hygiene. And that's so you don't take any nasty organisms or bugs outside the room to contaminate the outside. So
this stuff is really important stuff.
This
right?
stuff is important stuff. The rookies that are coming out today are doing some really good stuff. If the team does this, it's good for the team. You'll get to the All-Stars. You'll get to the Cup. You won't be sat on the bench, and you'll do the right thing. And it makes the whole team happy. And coming up, this is Infection Control Week. And if we can really do a good job there, we'll see it to the end.
Well, folks, hand hygiene, really important.
You said it.